family and friends. Welcome again to our amazing monthly CEO call. And today call is going to be very special. Please, if you can see me and hear me clearly, please type from which country you are watching us tonight. And let's start our amazing call tonight. We have a lot of excitement, many update and news to tell you today. Wow. Okay, the chat is booming. Okay. I hope I can read all. I'll try. Okay. Welcome from Colombia, Ireland, DXP, Italy. Can see you clearly. Florida, Germany, South Africa, US, Netherlands, India, Dubai, United Kerala. Okay, hello, Michael from UK, Dubai, Nigeria, Canada, Greece, St. Louis, US, United Kingdom, UK, Norway, California, South Africa, Las Vegas. Oh my God, oh my God. I need someone to help me. Yeah, this is a lot, guys, okay? I love, everyone is excited, okay? So let me start today's call, okay, by giving you a hint on today's CEO call, what's going to be about. Mainly, there's a lot of exciting update and news, okay? This is number one. Number two, it will be kind of a wrap up of the last things happen in the event, our amazing event in Phuket, one of its a kind, really successful one, despite any other stuff happening during the event. Everyone was happy, cheerful, and we had a great time. Most important, okay, that we had a lot of amazing update and news by our amazing CEO, Mr. Brian Benson. But before we start, I want to share as a marketing director from the marketing plan few, and I'm excited as much as you to watch our amazing, okay? One second. Yeah. Can you still keep see me? Can you still see me? Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Because, yeah, amazing. Okay. Because, yeah, that's fine. Okay. And let me tell you something, guys. We are almost, not almost, we are 500 plus people, and the number keep increasing. And this is something amazing. Okay. Shows how people are committed to see and to look into the company. One second. Okay. Yeah. I understand. Okay. The point is, yeah, that's good. Okay, the tech team is sending me now that the maximum number reaching the capacity of the account, we need to extend it for sure. We will work on upgrading the user even because there is a lot of people are waiting outside. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. This is something cool. This call is recorded, and maybe this is kind of a good lesson that to be on time. Okay, I just need to make sure that all our translators are translating properly on time. If you are translating, please text me, type on the chat, and tell me that you are on the work. Okay, without any further delay. Okay. I want to start by sharing an amazing and exciting update from the marketing plan. Okay. That's good. Okay.
February 2023.
Okay. So me, 1 second. Sorry. Ooh. The Zoom become very heavy now. I like a lot of people. Okay. That's very good. Okay. Let me start by giving you a very exciting update. A lot of us knows Zeus AI bot, which allow our people to be able to make a use of our AI algorithm technology and make a good profit either in BTC, ETH, BNB, Doge, and Pepe and more coins to come. It's a good opportunity for our people, for myself, for yourself, especially for those who doesn't do day-to-day trading and they want to make a profit out of their valuable coin without the need of them to take it, to put it in risk in the market. Okay, Aurum Foundation AI algorithm services by Zeus AI bot helping, and I found out by a feedback from almost everyone that the good about Zeus AI bot that it's a very attractive tools to the people to come and have a look into the ecosystem itself. And that's why this product was invented in the first place. And in a top of that, I, as a marketing director, I push very hard that we have a profit for you, a passive income by the same currency. So you are not only helping someone else to make some profit in their PTC without putting on an open trade in a centralized exchange, you are earning a profit from profit daily by Bitcoin either or Ethereum. It depends on the referral under your affiliate system, which coin he placed into the Zeus AI bot. And to make it more exciting for our community and for the marketing and for the affiliate program, starting January 1st, 2026, the company will find a kind of a calculation system will allow us to be able to have an average of coin deposit volume under your structure in Zeus AI bot to be able to calculate 10% out of this average volume and to be considered into your career turnover. And that all I push so you guys being able to keep jumping up with the rank by earning more from the direct indirect commission and from the passive daily income profit from profit, and moreover you can make a good bonus on a rank bonus. Okay, so this is the first update which we already announced it in Thailand, Phuket. The second one, our launching of the exchange was a very exciting news happening in Phuket, the beta testing. And based on that, as a marketing director, I'm proud to announce that we will have also a commission on the trading of your partners. It will be added to the partnership program. You can start to earn 30% of this, or 20 or 10 or 15 or 5. It depends from level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the Aurum partnership program will allow you to be able to earn from the trading profit of your people into the community. Moreover, we already proudly distributed the first shareholder pool bonus, which was very well compensating to those people. And actually, it was a big surprise to many people. They thought it's going to be even less than that. But as we said, Aurum Foundation is sharing the share pool from the whole EXAI performance. Not only the funds comes from the community, it is from the all company volume, which include the venture capital, the private investors, and all the institutional fund into the company. So my advice to you, please make sure to qualify to the next pool, which we will announce the date of it, which is going to be end of November. So you are qualified to be into the next pool, which will be paid on our event in Dubai in 16th of January 2026, where I hopefully be able to see everyone and have the great time, the same as we had in Phuket, in Antalya, and even in Raffle Palm before almost 1 year in Dubai. Okay. Moreover, that I'm proudly also to announce that all the Apple promo winners were distributed into the account. I hope you will be able to find the device at your local market. Guys, I'm still holding the old one. Actually, I don't change my phone a lot because, moving the data, the wallet, and whatever. Okay, so this is iPhone 16. Okay, I wanted to change not because I'm just running behind the trend. Actually, I wanted to change because this phone is tired, because I'm texting, I'm talking to you, to the team, to everyone 24/7. And most proudly, the battery is done, but Aurum Foundation battery power bank is helping me to keep this phone and this battery alive. Okay, so for me, Aurum is not only the company I belong to, it's also supporting me even in my phone. So I hope you can find a device at your local market, because in Dubai, still a bit crazy to get a device. So that's why we decided to pay it in cash, in USDT, into your back office. So congratulations, enjoy it, buy the device you feel you want to have at your local market at your convenience. Okay. Moreover, again, just to make sure that everyone understand how things is going to be in the 2026, absolutely extraordinary. After announcing the Aurum global launch, we will have a great event as an official launching of Aurum after a successful 1.5 years almost of pre-launching, developing product and services, and having a great team coming on a board, such as our amazing CEO, Mr. Brian Benson, and all the other part and department in the company. So in 2026, from of course the qualification period, it will be between 18 October till 15 December. Okay. So guys, you have all the time in the world to qualify. Okay. And as usual, it will be totally based on a direct sales volume. This event will be major product and ecosystem announcement, strategic leadership sessions with the Aurum executive team, even the vision of 2026 growth plan, more deep, more intense, more informative than any other meeting or webinar you attend, and of course exclusive celebration of making the start of the new year with Aurum Foundation. So we will have our own New Year date together. And to qualify, you need to make one of these sales 35K, 50K, or 75K. I don't want to go more into these details because you already know how the system goes. So the best is for everyone to qualify at the second one. So you will have your own double room. You want to come with someone along, you want to come alone, then you enjoy. But all these level get the compensation for the ticket, and 75, there will be an exclusive VIP privileges, which we will announce later on. But to make sure that everyone understand that in this company, we have a different category of people, okay? We want to treat everyone equally because this event is not gonna be like any typical event. As much as Phuket, but even this are more important to hold the community and to the company because here it is the global launch of Aurum Foundation. So I wanted to make sure that everyone is having the access to this event. So anyone will be in Oracle and above rank. Guys, hear me clearly. Anyone will be Oracle and above by the end of this month will be invited to a private meeting with the Chief Marketing Officer, myself, and hopefully Mr. Brian Benson will be also available. We need to discuss a different plan for Dubai qualification for our amazing leader who've been always in the stage, recognized for their hard effort and work. And from there, we put the plan together for Dubai event because this time we want to make sure that all the leaders are involved in helping us developing and making something really, really unique and special. Okay. So after what I said, who's excited? Okay. Okay. For the questions of the people, and this is one thing I want to add, when it will be available in the website by maximum next week, but I don't want you to worry because every single cells is counted. Okay. Okay. That's good. So guys, if you want to be in this private meeting, do please make it to Oracle and above, okay? I'm not gonna take any questions right now, guys. It's crazy for me because I want to bring our CEO in, okay? Yes, please make it to Oracle, okay? Who is exciting to have our CEO right now? I want to see some craziness happening here, okay? Okay. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Before I bring our CEO to the call, I want to say something very important. Okay. See, guys, the more Aurum Foundation is growing bigger and bigger, okay, I need you to expect some people to having a certain agenda. They want to throw, I will say it the way it is, they want to throw dirt and shit on the name of Aurum, okay? And the funny thing is, I still receive from a lot of you articles, blah, 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 things related to some unidentical website, non-trusted website. People are using our name to their own agenda and purposes, okay? Which is from their perspective is very understandable, okay? Most important, okay, that we need to understand, we cannot be able to control all these, okay? You need to know success had an enemy. And I don't want to talk much about it. You are smart enough. The funny thing is all the articles is all about, like, people is not earning money, people is not able to withdraw, people is not able to blah, 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 which is, and I know for sure this is not true. So personally, I'm talking now on a personal level, not as a marketing director. When I see a lot of this nonsense, blah, 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 all over the place, I know that people are making success. But the most important thing, which I will do personally, and I'm not asking anyone to do it, this is something you do it based on the level of your comfort. Me personally, if I feel responsible toward my community and my company, I will make sure that I'm gonna say something positive all in the social media or in any media or in any channel to tell people that what is my experience with Aurum. Nothing less, nothing more. If you are happy, this is my idea. If you are happy, okay, then speak about it. Okay, this is what will make sense for you, for me, for everyone to understand. Yes, we are one family, one community, and if we really love this company and want it to go on and to grow, we need to have this kind, what I call it, social responsibility. Okay, so kind of like having this responsibility on, like, yes, I'm happy, I like it, then I'll talk about it. Actually, this is our business, guys. Word of mouth is to produce and to talk with a positive word of mouth based on a successful personal experience, because you are not supposed to say anything is not real. So just tell the truth, which I know that everyone in this room is happy with Aurum Foundation product and services and all the development, all the things we are doing, all the convention, the conferences, the event we have done, and most important, everything is happening on the ground. The company keep developing. So we are not going to be busy replying on people or trying to hunt someone from unknown website in somewhere in the world, while the company and the team are developing the project and making sure it is running like clockwise. Okay? Based on that, I'm gonna share with you a very nice video, and this will be after that our CEO will be coming on the live on the camera. This video is for everyone who really are proud to be an Aurum happy member and really wants to share this opportunity with everyone. Okay, and it will, of course, it will be sure in the Telegram very soon. So if you want or you desire to share it yourself, this will be fine. Okay, are you ready? Ready to see the video? We prepare a very nice piece for you. If you're ready, please make some noise in the chat. I want to see it. Yeah. Amazing. Okay. Let's do it.
February 2023. The world was still living by the old financial logic, but we pressed start. We wanted to create an ecosystem that would unite artificial intelligence and finance to make asset management simple, scalable, and secure. That's how Aurum was born. The starting point was EXAI Bot, the first AI-powered trading solution, an algorithm that laid the foundation for an entire era. From that moment, we began expanding at the speed of light. We've built and are implementing a vision that includes trading AI bots, exchanges, neobank, crypto cards, and real-world asset tokenization, official registration in Hong Kong, and the first features in global media. The creation of Aurum Neobank, the launch of Zeus AI bot, and the flash loan license surpassing $1 million in profits. The opening of our headquarters in Dubai, where hundreds of industry leaders gathered. The world started to talk about us. We were featured by BINANCE, Benzinga, Crypto Reporter, and Blockchain Wire. Forbes called us the new infrastructure of global finance. But this is no time to pause. We're gaining momentum. We launch Aurum Academy, strengthen our team, and appoint Brian Benson, a professional with 27 years of experience, as our CEO. Global events in Vietnam, Dubai, and Antalya. Thousands of cards sold, and the launch of the AI agent ecosystem. Today, we stand on the stage of Token 2049 Singapore, alongside the leaders of Binance, Tether, KuCoin, and Tron. And this moment once again proves Aurum is a global ecosystem of worldwide scale. But the most important part, this is only the beginning. The next decade will be one of expansion. In 2025 to 2026, we bring Aurum Neobank to the mass market. Hundreds of thousands of users, millions of transactions. The launch of Aurum Exchange, which reaches $5 billion in trading volume within its first year. AI bots manage over $100 million in assets. The first 5,000 cash-in and withdrawal terminals appear. Aurum establishes its presence in 10 countries and secures its position in the global market. In 2027 to 2028, we raise the bar. Neobank reaches 2 million users and 1.5 million cards. During this period, Aurum Dex, a next-generation decentralized exchange, launches. Personalized AI-based services emerge. Credit scoring and capital management. The first RWA deals worth $500 million are integrated. The terminal network expands to 20,000 points across 20 countries. By 2029, Neobank evolves into a super app. Flight bookings, taxis, car rentals, food delivery, while transactions exceed $20 billion. Aurum Dex cements its position within the ecosystem with $5 billion in trading volume, becoming a key element of Aurum's DeFi direction. AI agents operate for hundreds of thousands of businesses, and RWA grows to $5 billion. Aurum becomes an ecosystem that accompanies users every day. In 2030 to 2033, we reach global scale. Neobank's user base hits 12 million and over 10 million cards. Inside the super app, 15 to 20 integrated services and partnerships with 500 global brands. Aurum Exchange reaches $90 billion in trading volume and enters the top 10 global crypto exchanges. The terminal network expands to 100,000 plus locations across 50 plus countries. The annual Aurum Global Summit gathers 5,000 leaders. By 2033 to 2035, Aurum Neobank enters the top 5 global neobanks with a valuation of $10 billion plus. Aurum Exchange remains in the top 10, while Aurum Dex surpasses $20 billion in trading volume. AI manages over $5 billion in assets, and RWA exceeds $20 billion. We are present in 75 countries, with 1,000 global partners and over 100,000 terminals. The Aurum Global Summit brings together 10,000 industry leaders. Aurum becomes the symbol of a new financial era, a system that made finance accessible to everyone, a story that has already transformed the industry, and a future that already belongs to us.
Who got the goosebump like me, okay? What an
Захин сайн
amazing
бичлэг үзээд билнээсээ
video.
тогтолбоо.
Okay? So I want to okay, wow. Yes, wow. I get the same goosebump. I just feel it because I was there from the first day. So guys, I am Aurum and I am proud. And without any further delay, please help me welcome in our today webinar and our CEO call, our amazing Chief Executive Officer, our CEO, Mr. Brian Benson. The mic is yours. Thank you.
За тэгээд одоо үдээ CEO call Brian Benson
Hello,
орцгоё.
Ahmed. How are you, my friend? It's very nice to see you. Thank you for the warm introduction. If you guys don't mind, please just type a number in the chat if you can hear me and see me okay. That would
Тэгээд
be
намайг
great so I
сонсч
can
байвал
confirm,
хатчихвал
please.
чатан дээр ямар ч хамаагүй тоогч ирээ.
Awesome. I'm getting a lot of numbers here. Well, I have to say I got some goosebumps during that video as well because that video just came out and we're just seeing that. So it's a really nice piece that everyone can use, and super excited about that. So yeah, we'll have that available to everyone so that after the call, you can go ahead and get this out to as many people as possible. So one of the other things that I wanted to mention is that the video actually stole a lot of the thunder of the things that I was going to talk about today. So I'm going to reiterate some of the things that you see in the video, go over some of the projections that we have, some of the goals and the milestones that we're looking to hit, not only this year, not only in 2026, but beyond, looking almost 10 years out. And so, yeah, it's really exciting here. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get going so that we can dive into some of this information. Give me 1 second while I get the slides up here.
The slide is showing, Brian. If you, I don't know. I
Okay,
can't.
fantastic. Yeah, I'm trying to get the different view here, but yeah, let's just go ahead and dive into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me 1 more second, guys. I apologize here. Trying to change the view here, buddy, but it's not changing for me. So I'm just going to dive in. As you guys know, this is the CEO call. Oh, shit. So what I wanted to do, obviously, for those that don't know me, I'm Brian Benson. It's a pleasure to meet everyone. I am the Aurum
Boss, it is
CEO.
working. Boss, it's working fine now. All good. Okay, just go.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, just a brief introduction. I have 20 years of experience across DeFi, fintech, and the most recently 8 years in crypto and blockchain experience. Was the ex-director of Binance, and now I'm the CEO over here at the Aurum Foundation. So what I want to show you today is a recap. Not everyone on this call was at the event that we recently had in Phuket, and so many of the things that were shown on the stage are things that we wanted to share with the community, not only the leaders that made it to the event, but everyone else. And so yeah, let's, without further ado, what we'd like to do is talk a little bit about the rise of Aurum, so the years of 2023 to 2025, and I'm going to focus specifically on the time since I arrived there. So 2025 was the year when I came on as an advisor in February. I met Mr. Ahmed late last year, and we started having conversations about the project. I was very excited to join as an advisor and really help out with the exchange. And so that's the sort of the original task that I have, was to be part of the executive team as a member of the exchange team and as the CEO of the exchange. But what I learned and what I found as I dove deeper into the Aurum ecosystem, the Aurum family, if you will, is an amazing opportunity for people to grow community via the network. And so this is something that I really wanted to lean into during this year, to learn more about how network marketing works, to use this to really develop a strong community that we can build amazing ecosystem products, launch them to our community, and then take them beyond the community to grow our community so that many people outside of it can work with the products and services that we have. So I was appointed the CEO in March of this year, end of March, beginning of April, and the expansion effort began with regards to the different work that we were doing, the launch of the EXA Probot, and then a host of other things followed. So in June, we decided that we were going to participate in the Token 2049. I was invited to speak on the stage at the Token 2049, and so this is something that's really key in our global expansion effort, is to really start to take the stage alongside the Binances of the world, the KuCoins of the world, the Trons of the world, the Coinbases and Circles of the world, and really start to carve out our place in this industry, because Aurum has an amazing product, an amazing set of technologies. Now we need as many people out there to be able to access these as possible. So really excited about the growth. We've begun to launch the physical cards. I know that everyone that wants one does not have one yet, so we're working very hard to get those cards across the line. And you can see here a picture on the screen of me speaking about, can AI make us richer? And this was sort of the question that I posed during my talk on the stage in Singapore in October. And so it was a really wonderful time for us to connect with the community, uh, begin to show how what we are building at Aurum goes far beyond the humble start that we've already got. But this is um, um, an opportunity for us to change the world of finance as we see it. So really excited about that. One of the things that we also did was we gave a little bit of a feedback on the success of some of the products. And so as you can see here, these numbers are a little bit dated because I had made this presentation before Phuket, but we're up to very close to $50 million in the EXAI pool. And we're looking at over 500% return since the launch of the product, with over 150% return since the beginning of this year. So I think we have done really well with this product. I'm not going to go into each and every one of the products in the interest of time, but you can see that this is our flagship product. This is the main one, and it's performing far better than we could have planned and expected. And we're just very thrilled and ecstatic about the performance here. So here comes the exciting part. This is something that I've been working on for quite some time now. And during the event, I was able to give a live demonstration of the exchange. And so without further ado, I'd like to just dive into a couple quick slides about the exchange. The exchange should be going live in a matter of weeks here, so that people can start to test it out and start to use it. But the launch was officially announced on the stage at Phuket, and I was able actually to log in and to show people a little bit about how the exchange looks, what the the visuals are. You can see a little bit here on the screen in the picture. But really, the exciting thing here is that we're bringing professional tools to our team, and this it comes along with really deep liquidity. So people are able to have another set of tools inside of the ecosystem that will help them to build their business and help them to exchange tokens and to on-ramp and off-ramp and to participate in a host of the other products and services that we have. So some of the key functions, and I won't go into all of them, but that we have in the Aurum exchange. The first one is obviously spot trading. So if someone has Bitcoin and wants USDT, now we have a very simple way for them to do this. They can put that USDT directly into their back office and then begin to use that and deploy that in different ways that they see fit across the products and services that we have. The second one that we'll be launching simultaneously is a derivative exchange. So this allows for futures contracts, perpetual futures, and we'll be able to access professional grade trading using leverage. So these are the two sort of core products that are at the base of it. And then the real-time trading environment is also very important. Now we also announced something that's, to me, is really exciting. It's we're calling it liquidity staking. But in order for us to help develop the type of liquidity that we expect on the exchange, we've opened up a program for our community whereby you can stake the tokens that you see on the right hand side of this screen here, and basically lock those up so that they can be used in liquidity on the exchange. Now, the lockup period on these is actually unlocked. So you're using this on a daily basis and you can withdraw that at any time. And so these yields that you can see here are quite competitive. And we're really excited to be able to offer them. So almost 20% on USDT. And again, this is being used for liquidity on the exchange, but it's also a product that it allows for liquidity from the user side as well. So if you put it in one day and you decide you want to take it out the next day, that's perfectly fine. So yeah, you can see that we have quite a few different tokens here. The BTC one, the USDT one. I think the USDC and the ETH ones are all particularly exciting to me because this is a really easy way for people who don't decide to put it into the Zeus bot. They can use these yields And again, these are annual yields. These are not monthly yields. So this is a product more in line with what you see on some of the different exchanges and some of the different DeFi protocols. Extremely competitive, but still not the same sorts of monthly yields that we're getting on some of the other products. But one of the advantages is is completely liquid, and doesn't require any other products or services from Aurum except for the 1999 yearly membership fee. So this is something that's really exciting. We're super excited to be providing this to everyone. Everyone asked us about this because they're seeing it around the market, and so we will be launching this with the exchange. So stay tuned, and check this out. And please use this because this is a way for you to have your cryptos, even while they're liquid, be earning something for you. So okay, it looks like we're getting some notes on the sharing, some chats, but it looks like most of the people can see it. So please maybe log out, log back in, or check your visuals and your system to make sure that we're good. So the next thing that I'd like to touch on here from a product standpoint is something that we announced to quite a bit of excitement actually at the event, and that is the Aurum for Business. And so what do we mean by this? Well, we're developing products and services that businesses can use, and not just a community-based products like we have up until that. So I guess the main thing that you'll see here is a couple of the different products that we're launching in the short term, but I think this whole Aurum for Business goes a little bit further than just the two products that I'm going to show you next. It goes into the institutional side of the business where we can start to really focus on bringing larger customers in, like we have on the venture capital side, like we have on the VC side. Can you guys still see me?
Yes, all clear, all clear.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, apologies for that. So yeah, Aurum for Business, without further ado, let's dive into what some of these are. The first one that we announced is the Aurum POS machine. So this is a way that we're going to be able to empower certain businesses that have interest in using the POS, and expanding our ecosystem to allowing for people to make transactions with this POS with a variety of different options. So a few of those are normal cards, the Aurum card with a much reduced rate, and then also QR codes with different types of cryptos, as many different payment options as we can. So really what we're focused on here is connecting the real world merchants out there directly with the Aurum ecosystem so that they can use our POS inside of the ecosystem, and the funds never leave there until they either send them out or do something different with them. So this is a really exciting development, and we're excited to launch that. We already have the first beta that are being tested. And then the second thing that we announced, which also is extremely exciting for me, is the Aurum ATM machine program. And so this allows for cash access, both cash in and cash out, introducing the ATM machine. So we're pretty excited about these. Now the core functionalities are going to be like a normal credit ATM, where we'll have deposits, you'll have withdrawals, and you'll have all obviously benefits from using the Aurum card within this part of the ecosystem. So this ATM machine and the POS as well will have full integration into the Aurum Neobank app, and the POS terminals, as I mentioned. And this is also going to have multi-currency support. It's going to have multi-crypto support, and there's going to be synchronizations with our on-chain balances as seen inside of the app. So this is a really exciting product that we're super excited to launch. 2026 is going to be an exciting year for the neobank. Speaking of the neobank, I want to dive into just a couple quick slides on the neobank because we've been working really hard on getting the mobile native apps ready. So those of you that use Android, we have an app inside the Play Store, and those of you that use Apple, it will be available in the Apple Store, the iOS store. So really excited about that. The neobank test flight is actually live right now, and we've launched first in the Google Play test flight. So there will be information in the coming weeks available for those that want to be a part of the test flight with us, so that they can begin to download the app in the test mode and help us test it, do real transactions, provide feedback, which will be ahead of the global rollout. So stay tuned for that. And then another thing that we announced on the stage is that the Aurum Nova card is launching, and this is going to be a premium crypto card for everyone. The issuance cost is going to be much lower than the Infinity card, and it's going to have a 15,000 spending limit and a very simple verification process. This card really is designed for the masses. Aurum Nova combines a couple of the key features that we have: low commissions, direct access to the Aurum Neobank, and to the rest of the ecosystem. So we're pretty excited to launch this card so that we can have multiple options in the card space for the community and for the users that come in through the neobanking app. All right, I'm going to take a quick drink of water here. A lot of talking, but it's exciting times and there's a lot of things to get through. So let me talk to you a little bit about the next thing that we have on the menu today, and that is the real world asset. So as many of you know, during my time at Binance, I was involved in the creation of real world assets. There's a couple different types of them that we did, such as equity stock. So think about a Tesla stock, or think about a Amazon stock or a Microsoft stock, but tokenized and able to be bought and sold in real time on an exchange, a crypto exchange, as tokens, rather than on a broker dealer or on a traditional exchange. So this is something that's really exciting, and one of the premier ways that anything is being tokenized is by the tokenization of real estate. It's projected to be a multi-trillion-dollar business, the tokenization of assets in general, and I think we're looking at 4 trillion worth of real estate that will likely, a large portion of that will be tokened, according to Deloitte. And so this is something that we're really excited to launch here. We're already working on a project. We already have a tokenization plan going. And as you can see, Aurum's strategic point is our entry into the space will allow those in the community to have access to buy real estate, which is the first place where we're going to be tokenizing assets. Very soon inside of the app. And so what we're going to do here is sort of a really unique model. I think it's something that is pretty cool, and so I want to share real briefly the 70-20-10 model. But the idea is that if we invest $1,000 in a pre construction property, or off plan property, that $1,000 is being used by the constructor during the time when the property is being built, and we're really not getting any advantage out of that other than the appreciation of the property once it's delivered. And so we sort of rethought that model, and we came up with the 70-20-10 model, which we're really excited to launch and will be a part of our real world asset program. But what that basically does is it takes the majority of the funds that are invested go towards the construction of the property, but we also take a 20% allocation to put into the AI bots that we have, so specifically the EX AI bot, and then this is going to instantly generate passive income while you're waiting for the construction to happen. And then, as with most of the good programs that we have here at Aurum and across network marketing, we have a 10%, which is distributed across the partner program, so that we can reward those from all the legacy levels that we have. And so I think this is a pretty cool thing for everyone to check out, not only in tokenized real estate, but we'll see this model in a lot of other things. But this is our 70-20-10 model, so that every contribution follows this sort of transparent and clear method, so that we're gaining advantage during the construction process. And this is what's going to allow us to have a real unique sort of space in the real world assets. So build while earning, what I just mentioned, you're averaging 2% a month or 20% annually. And over 3 to 5 years, the total yield can recover the full value of the purchase unit while physical ownership continues to grow in parallel. So this is a way for you to take advantage of the growth of the real estate, but also of the Aurum system during the construction and during the development of these assets. So really, really exciting times. Like it says at the bottom there, we're turning time into measurable value. So you take a look at the real estate process, and we're turning that into value for our users. Really an exciting time. You'll hear a whole lot more about this. You'll start to see more details about this, but just know that this is something that we've been working on for quite some time now, and we're really excited to start launching it soon. So the real value here is verified ownership, which is really key in not only real estate, but in specifically in tokenized real estate, but then also the idea of flexible use and yield. So you're able to use these tokens in ways that you're not able to use traditional real estate. And we're giving global access and more importantly, secure access to all of our users and to all of the community that's interested in these types of assets. So really exciting times on the RWAs. Can't wait to roll these out and to see the people start to use these in their wealth building cycles. So now here's the part that I'm the most excited about, and I think the video really did a good job of introing what I'm about to talk about here. But we could go on and on about, what we've built up until now, where we're at currently. But I think one of the things that separates Aurum from the rest of the projects out there is really our focus on the vision for the future. And we don't have a vision for 2026 only and then hope for the best after this, nor is it a 3-year plan or a 5-year plan. It's literally a 10-year plan. And so this is something that I want to share with you in detail today, so that those of you that weren't at the event in Phuket, that didn't see me present this on the stage, can get a feeling of where we plan to go with this project, how we plan to turn it into a fintech unicorn, what the steps we're going to take are, what the measurable KPIs or milestones along the way are. And so I think that's the most important and most exciting thing that we can do. But as you can see here, and again, I'll reiterate it, we have a 10-year plan that we will be executing, and we already have been executing ahead of schedule, I would say, and we're doing really well. So without further ado, let me dive into the specifics of this. And I'm not going to read every single word on these slides. I'll let you guys either screenshot these or just read them yourselves. But I think the exciting things here is that we have clear milestones for each one of our products and each one of the sort of the ecosystem family members. And so I think, one of the things that I really want to see is card transactions rising. I think this is something that's going to really boost our business. It's going to give us revenue. It's going to give the network income. It's going to give all you guys great tools to continue to build your business. So we're focused during the 2025-26 timeframe to reaching 300,000 users and ensuring that 1 in every 2 persons is using the card. So that's 150,000 cards. And we expected the annual volume to be at 2 billion transaction volume by the end of 2026. And so this is a very, very lofty goal, seeing as how we don't even have 1,000 cards out there in the wild yet. But we feel like we can hit it. We're ramping up the delivery of those over the rest of this quarter, and so everyone that has ordered one should be getting information about those and the delivery of those. The other thing that I'd like to mention here is during 2026, our goal is to hit 5 billion in revenue, in trading volume on the exchange. So that's really exciting. We're also looking to get to 100 million on assets on the bots, and to be officially in 10 countries with offices, with presences, with people, let's say. So this is a very exciting first step. Excuse me. And I think the rest of the slides you're going to see the sort of the lofty ambitions that we have as a company, and that comes straight from the ownership, from the CEO's office, from our wonderful marketing director and CMO, Ahmed, all the way to every single leader and every single person that is out there. So
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you both.
yeah, no problem. All right. So what does the next sort of phase hold here? 2027, 2028 is the age of decentralization, and is the real AI sort of evolution that we're expecting. So we expect the exchange to hit 25 billion in volume during this time frame. We expect to launch a DEX. So the centralized exchange that you're seeing here and that I've been talking about is a real great tool for not only growth, but for our users, our community, for interacting inside the ecosystem. But we feel like the DEX is going to be a fantastic way to grow our revenue and to continue to grow the business. And so 1 second, I have to sneeze. All right, thank you for that. Now the RWA is also something that during this time frame we're looking to get to 500 million in the tokenized the value of the tokenized assets on chain, and then we also plan to hit 10 billion in card transaction volume during this time, with 2 million users and 1.5 million cards. So as you can see, this is an exciting time of growth for us. We expect the AI bots to be up to half a billion dollars, so 500 million in AUM across our bots, and we're looking to get the terminals to 20,000 points across 20 countries during this time frame. So as you can see, we're starting to grow into a very large business. By the time we get to this point, we'll be, one of the top probably 1,000, 2,000 banks in the world, and growing rapidly within that hierarchy and that ecosystem. Moving on to the 2028-29 era, we call this the era of ecosystem integration. And this is where we start to get really big. So the neobanks are past the 6 million users. We have over 4 million cards out there, and we're doing over 20 billion annual transactions, which creates for, one of the largest Visa processors out there, definitely in the top 1,000. Neobank evolves into a super app, which is something that also we announced on the stage. And this is really exciting because think about all the different apps that we use to buy flights, like an Orbitz or an Expedia, something of that nature. Think about taxis like a Careem or a Uber or a Grab, depending on what part of the world you're in. And think about food delivery as well, like Uber Eats or a Grab as well. These things we're all going to bring into the app, so that people don't have to leave the app, don't have to sign a credit card up inside of a separate app to be able to pay for these things, but it's all seamless. So this is where the partnerships are going to come across. We're looking for global brands to partner with. The RWAs by this time will be in the 5 billion range, and our AI agents will be at 1.5 billion in assets, with doing 3 billion in turnover. And we're looking for the exchange during this time to be at 50 billion in trading volume, which will put us up there for consideration into the top exchanges in the world. But that's where it gets interesting. Is it third we manage 3 to 4 billion in assets when the bank has 12 million users, when there's 10 million cards out there, when there's almost 40 billion in card transactions a year. We'll really cement ourselves as one of the key financial players in the world. We'll have offices in 50 countries, 70 different offices in 50 countries, excuse me. And this is when we'll start the global summit. We may start it sooner, but we believe that we'll have a strong sort of conference that other people want to come to, which we're calling the Aurum Global Summit. So this reaches 5,000 people. The Aurum exchange is up to 90 billion. We're a top 10 global exchange. And the DEX is at 12 to 15 billion, with 15 billion on the RWA side. So this is going to be a really exciting time. This is when we're going to move into the limelight. This is when those of you that are in the business right now, specifically the leaders, will be well recognized for having built this business into what it is today. But the most important and the most exciting part of it to me is what comes directly after this. And I think, this is something I want to focus on. If we do our jobs right over the next several years here, 2033, excuse me, to 2035, we're calling it the unicorn era. This is where the future of global finance becomes Aurum. And so I want to take a specific second to just sort of show you guys what our lofty goals and dreams and aspirations are for this time period. And again, it doesn't happen if we don't do the work systematically, today, tomorrow, the next day, through the next year, through 2027 and beyond. And so a big shout out to everyone that's involved so far. You guys literally are on the ground floor in an early way, and a very exciting project. So 2033 becomes the unicorn era. The FinTech unicorn makes Aurum one of the top 5 global neobanks. And so we're competing with, some of the neobanks out there, some of the Revoluts and the Monzos and the N26s of the world, and we're in the top 5. This was going to give us a huge market position. The branding will be very strong, and we'll have a very strong opportunity to finalize all of these things that we want to do. The neobank will really be at the core of the daily finance, so we'll have people using this on a daily basis. We expect to be to 15 to 20 million users by this time, and we expect to have over 10 million cards, between 12 and 15 million cards, active across all the continents, across all the countries where people use our products and services. Now, this is really going to be an exciting time because this will have us be um, recognized as the top AI blockchain and banking system out there. So when people think about AI, finance, and community, they'll think about Aurum. And we'll stand alongside some of the largest names in finance, not only neobanks, not only fintech disruptors, but I suspect by that time the other financial institutions in there will be on the same playing field as us, and will be competing directly against Aurum, some of the bigger banks in the world, some of the international banks. The exchange will really be positioning itself as one of the top 10 exchanges in the world. This is something that is my focus. It's one of my sort of personal goals, is to get this exchange up there to compete with the likes of the Binances, the Coinbases, the KuCoins, the Crypto.coms of the world. We want to be listed in that same conversation with them, and I think we can do it. We have the community behind us, we have the leaders, we have the networking system. Now we just need to build great products and services that work, that people love to use, and bridge the traditional markets, which is the fiat on and off ramps, with the digital asset side of it. And I think if we can bring this all under one roof with the other ecosystem parts we have, we'll be doing exceptionally well from the exchange standpoint. Now, the DEX is also another key part of this exchange sort of strategy, ecosystem strategy. And so we'll look to reach $20 billion in annual volume, and also be one of the top 10 global DeFi platforms listed out there, with the Uniswaps, the Pancake Swaps, the Hyperliquids of the world. We want to be one of the biggest players out there, and we think we can build that with the help of our community, with the help of the technology that we've already built. So that's going to be exciting. And then our artificial intelligence will move far beyond just a bot system. It'll be a true financial brain, a true agent AI system that manages over 5 billion in assets, that has all sorts of different cool parts of it, like portfolio management, like risk management, decision making assistance for people to know best ways to invest their funds or percentages. We'll have sliding scales, so people can compound a portion of it and do all sorts of exciting things. But at the core of this, the artificial intelligence is really what sets us apart from some of the other Web3 and digital asset products out there right now. And so we feel like this is transforming passive investment into an intelligent wealth management system that anyone can have in the palm of their hands and take advantage of. I like to think of it as the technology that the big banks have, the big hedge funds, the big private equity firms have. We can all have that now in the palm of our hands. And this is really a game-changing technology that we're putting into people's hands, into the people's hands that don't even need to know about how crypto works, that don't need to know about trading, that don't need to know how to read candles and use products. So we're really trying to build the most broad set of users out there. But the reality is that some of those users don't have crypto today, don't know how to use these wallet systems. And so we need to bring them along with ways that seem and feel just like the Web 2 products and services that they have, but have this sort of AI digital asset backbone to them that will be able to scale to the next century, if you will. So the RWAs will also be something that will, by this time, will be up to 20 billion in assets managed under the RWA side of things. And users will be able to access directly from their digital wallets, properties, and other types of RWAs that we'll have on the platform at that time. So the global infrastructure network is also something that we're focused on getting right. We want to have over 100 offices by this time in 75 different countries. And think of these as support centers for the leaders out there building the business. So we don't want to be a bank with banking offices. We want to be a support network with great technology. So those of you out there building your networks and building your communities and building your businesses have the very best support around the world 24/7. And we're really looking at this as a hybrid infrastructure technology, which merges Web3, which is sort of the fun part of it for me, the digital asset, the cryptos, the trading, the degen side of it. But we need to mix that with the financial layer. So think of the the people currently that have the money um, are not always the same as the degen and the Web3 people, and we think this is really coming together. So there'll be less sort of division and ways to tell this apart, and it will all mesh into one. And we expect to have over 100,000 terminal points working. So from POSs to ATMs, where we have a very large network throughout the world, and especially specifically in the countries where we have huge communities, so people can deposit, they can withdraw, they can access cash in millions of different locations and for millions of different people. So this is really exciting. The infrastructure, the network side of it is something that we're taking very seriously, and we want to grow really rapidly. And then, one of the last things that I'll end on here is how we're going to build these partnerships in this super app ecosystem is by having thousands of global brands on board with us, having cash back up to 10% for different products and services, and really going to transfer it into a financial lifestyle ecosystem app. So you can think of travel, you can think of insurance, you can think of real estate, you can think of food delivery apps, things that will be in here, taxis, ride sharing, all powered by Aurum's financial architecture. So I spoke briefly about the Aurum Global Summit, but this is something that we're starting to already build and sort of get the basic ideas behind it. But the idea is that we already have these amazing leadership retreats, let's call them, and why not open these up eventually to people outside of the business that want to come in, want to see what Aurum's building, want to see what some of our partners are building, want to see how our ecosystem works. And so the Aurum Global Summit will be just that, where we're going to bring in leaders, innovators, visionaries from around the world, both in the AI, the blockchain, and the digital banking space, specifically those three, so that we can really, press forward on our mission, which is uniting technology, money or finance, and people at the end of the day. So that's our mission. That's what we're going to continue to build. And that's where I'm going to wrap it up today. I want to thank everyone that was at the Phuket Leadership event. We had a really amazing time. Just like anything good in life, there's always bumps on the way there, but the sailing was smooth. The people were happy. The stories that we shared around the tables and around the places where we met were really, really amazing. I learned a lot from some of the top leaders, some of the most important people in this business were there sitting with me, teaching me things as well as me, sharing with them. And so I really want to give a special thanks to those leaders, specifically, Tom, HP, Ahmed, and many others across the board there. But yeah, thanks to everyone that came. I really, really also want to encourage everyone to be at the launch in January. This is going to be the most exciting thing we've ever done at Aurum. If you think Phuket was exciting, if you think the energy over there was good, just wait till Dubai. Just wait till we get this thing built and we actually launch it in front of the world for everyone to see. It's going to be a glorious moment, and I want to thank everyone. I'm honestly and truly humbled to be part of this project. I think it's a forever home for me. I think it's exciting what we're building, and I think the future is really, really, really strong. But we also need to work really hard and continue to bring these technologies, bring these things that we already have to fruition, and to hit those goals and those numbers and those KPIs that we have. So again, big hugs and kisses to everyone. Thank you, and we'll see everyone very, very soon. Ciao.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Chief. So, guys, today's slogan is gonna be Aurum, I'm proud. I have a very important announcement for you. I don't want to take much more time. I want to thank our CEO for this amazing being part of this call. In Wednesday, I supposed to do the VIP call at 8 p.m. Dubai time, but we might announce a different timing. Guess why? Because I will be representing Aurum Foundation in a blockchain live conference in Dubai tomorrow and after tomorrow. So I might do the VIP call directly from there maybe a couple of hours earlier, we will update you accordingly. Otherwise, it will be in the same timing. I just want to have a more expanded chit chat with you in regard of all the things related to the marketing plan, qualification to Dubai, and everything we are going to ahead for. So yes, Aurum, I'm proud. After all what you see, I believe whatever you heard left and right, it doesn't make any sense. Most important, trust in your intuition, your sense, and your personal experience. Love you so much.